Alright, this is the 1990 Ford Bronco Custom. Do a little walk around video and kind of show everything to you guys here. I have the hood open just so I can get to the engine later, but you've got pretty clean paint starting right up front here. Ford Racing and Bronco decals. Yes, it really does have a lot of Ford Racing parts. You've got BFG tires all the way around. I've got 3 spare sets of tires also. Just kind of walking around first, taking a look at paint condition here. You can see you've got very good paint. I actually had this reconditioned last year. Reconditioned, just buffed, you know, surface compound. There's a couple little things on here that I never tended to. Like I went to pull this off and I cracked it. Little Gooby Gone will take that off. And then, you know, like a door bumper thing, never actually pulled that off here either. As I was telling you on the phone, I repainted the top here, and pardon the dust. It's actually not a bad paint job on top. No one's ever noticed it, but something just to be aware of. This is what I was talking about with regard to some of the undercoat of down here actually starting to show through. So you're not going to find any rust on the vehicle, but it just in some areas the paint has sort of lightened up. So we'll just kind of go around the vehicle here. Smitty-built running boards, full Smitty-built roll cage inside as well. We'll go more to the inside later, but you can see it actually ties all the way in down into the body and frame. Same thing, really good condition tires here, and as you can tell, not a lot of rubber back here. We drive it pretty soft these days, guys. And again, Ford Racing decals on it. This engine really is built with a lot of Ford Racing components. Here's the rear here. We can take the stickers off. As you can see, I do not have a rear bumper. What I do have is the whole tow hitch and mounting system that actually goes right there. That'll be included in the sale, free of charge, of course. But no rear bumper, no spare tire carrier. So that is something you have to get yourself. We've got same thing on this side, real clean paint. Really not a lot of stories to tell. I've even got all the mounting system for the top in here. These little brackets, it just sort of screws right in, and I've got the top inside. I can show that in some pictures, but the top's in perfect shape. Same thing, good tires all the way around. Once again, 3 more tires. Just continue looking at the paint system here. I wrapped the roll bars. You can see they look good on the outside. You can see over there, kind of a, you know, not the best job on the inside, but wrapped them up just to kind of have it look good. Again here, the guy put on these little door side skirt things. That's one of the only areas where the paint's got a couple of issues, but nothing too crazy. I did pull the plastic piece off here, never pulled off the little rubber strip, forgive me. And then you can see the same thing here again, just no rust at all, but some of the undercolor wearing through. You do have a crack in the windshield here. If I still have the Bronco this summer, I'll replace it. I've been driving it around for a better part of a year, never replacing it. You're pretty much looking at the imperfections in the paint. I mean, you can see some very light spidering here. This does not exist on the rest of the vehicle. And then under some of the dust here, the dust comes off, but those are like some watermarks or something that does not come off, and that only exists on the hood. The rest of the vehicle does not have that. A couple paint chips in here, as you can see, very little to no rust. And again, these are really the only areas of the body where you are going to find any of that rust. Little Pro Guard here. I kept meaning to take it off, never took it off. If you like it, keep it. Got a Baja front bumper there, and then underneath, as you can see, you got a Dana 44. Disc brakes all the way around. Let's jump onto the hood real quick. You get a full Cannon intake, of course. You've got the BBK throttle body going to a huge Edelbrock intake there. This is a dual battery setup. I'm only running one Optima red top right now. I don't off-road it, so I don't have the reason to run 2 batteries. You've got your ARB compressor right here with a separate outlet for air as well. I've literally never even used that. ARB front locker in there also. Looking down on the sides, you can see your GABA headers. You got brand new spark plug wires. I put those in. Where that aluminum pulley is, that is where the smog pump mounts on. I've got a pulley on there, so I don't have any smog on the thing. The blue line running back is air hose, goes into the locker. Then on this side, you can see the headers a little easier. It's a dusty engine. I've never really cleaned it out too much, but I've never off-roaded it, so it doesn't get too dirty. Huge master cylinder for the brakes. No leaks, nothing. You got a real nice radiator there. This is what I was talking about, where I'd probably take off that single fan, put a dual fan setup on it if I was going to do a lot of heavy off-roading with it, just to keep it cool, but that's not really what I'm using it for here. So, good look under the engine. Not sure what else people want to see, but let me know if you have any questions. I mean, the major stuff you can see here is it doesn't leak, doesn't have any problems. That Clifford is disconnected. I disconnected that a little while ago. Sort of a source of some issues there for me. Old alarms never work too well. Regarding inside, the negative first. I have the steering wheel cover. I've got that at my house. I just never installed it. It's got the little hookups for the horn, cruise control, all the Eddie Bauer stuff, so that does come with it. The e-brake is not hooked up, so you see, look down there, I just did a real shitty job. I just taped it up, kept it out of the way. Never needed it. The washers work. The switches and everything are in here. Right over here, you can do a real simple one. Kill switch. This is your dual battery system. On, off, dual battery on. You've got a fan control here, manual. You've got override. Got some auxiliary switches. Your ARB stuff's all in here. You got Sport Comp liquid filled gauges down there to help you keep an eye on things. AC blows lukewarm. Air conditioning blows luke cold. Nothing real impressive either direction. Got a 10-watt amp down here hooked up with some monster cable. That head unit could stand to be replaced. Not bad. It's just an old head unit. What else do you want to see in here? These are aftermarket seats. Should have vacuumed this thing out, but this carpet kit's actually in really good shape. This was a newer carpet kit that was put in, and the guy never really had it taken off. What's up? What? I'll be right back in a minute. Yeah, I'll tell him to call him right back. Sorry about that here. The headliner is sagging just a little bit here. Well, a lot bit. Again, full roll cage all the way tied in. Seats go forward and backwards, move forward and backwards. This is your rear seat. Factory, no rips, no tears. No rips or tears in any of the seats. Factory 6x9 holes there. Got some dirt bike parts in the back. I apologize, but it's been sitting there for a while. Again, really good condition on the carpet kit here. Just normal wear and tear in the back. Nothing real crazy. This rear seat comes out really nice there. Just pull that up. It's out in 5 minutes. Just overall a good truck that I don't drive nearly enough. It sits in that garage right there more than anything. So give you a good idea. Again, it's dusty. I apologize I've not cleaned it, but hopefully this kind of gives you a good idea for some of the condition. Start it up, switch on, fires right up. It sounds like it's got no muffler. It's not that loud. Give it a little peep underneath. I always turn that battery kill switch off. And that, folks, is your 1990 Bronco. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Get you whatever information you need.